I was not living a healthy life, first of all. I really was just like Annie. Like, I really was just going to the gym and just thinking that was okay, and then going home smoking hella weed. Like, that was my main thing to do, like weed, and just eat junk food and stuff. So one day I was just like, I want to gain some weight. Well, that was all the days. I was like, I need to gain weight. I need a better attitude. I need to just fix myself. So I started to like see her on Instagram from like a customer where I previously worked at. And then I just started following her Instagram page for like maybe a month and just studied it. And I just loved the outcome of what she got out of Herbalife. So I hit her up, and then boom, I started. And I was at 100 pounds, and now I'm at like 124. And I'm going to like 130. I'm still going. But yeah, I'm so happy about my attitude, my behavior, the way I speak, the way I come across to people now, all that. So I just feel much better about myself because it's just all healthy inside. So like it just brings it out, and I'm a better me. But now I'm gonna start with the marketing plan. I got my notes right here, so you guys just bear with me. Okay. So how do we get paid with Herbalife? So first, we get paid two main ways: retail products to customers, build a distributor base. And first, the customer base, product range and value and price, even currency, because we are over 90 countries. We're everywhere in the world. And so what we have is called like volume points, which are assigned to each product. So as many people and clients that you build, the more your volume points go up and the more you are going up in the marketing plan. Got it? So everyone starts out at 25%, then you go up to 35%, then you go up to 42%, then you go up to 50%. So once you're at 25% and you reach that 500 documented volume points in 1 to 2 months, then you are now called a senior consultant. So next, once you reach 1,000 documented volume points in 1 to 2 months, you are a qualified producer. But if you don't reach that, then you have another 3 to 6 months to reach 2,500 documented volume points. Then you're going to be qualified producer that way. So next, finally, supervisor. I love supervisor, y'all. So yeah, so you got to reach 2,000 documented volume points in 1 to 2 months, and if you don't, we'll get 3 to 12 months to reach 4,000 documented volume points. Then you'll be considered a supervisor. After supervisor is our second way of getting paid, which will be Get Team. But before I get to Get Team, I want to just say, like, example, like you get a client and you sell a product to the client for like $100 and you're at 25% profit, then you'll get like $25. Then when you're at supervisor 50%, then you'll get $50 off of that $100 product that you sold. So yeah, that's how it goes. If you get 10 clients a month, then you get $500 a month. 20 clients a month, that's $1,000 a month. So it's just mainly about energy, consistency, and passion, and be a product of the product. You gotta love it in order to bring in customers, and in order to bring anyone in, they gotta see that you love it. Also, Get Team, second part. So this is all about developing a distributor base. As you develop the distributor base, now you are at 50%. You're a supervisor. You're already a supervisor. So you'll get a distributor underneath you. Am I paused? Holy shit. Let me see. All right, y'all hear me now? Y'all hear me? Oh, okay, good. My bad. So once you're at supervisor at 50%, you'll have a downline that's at 25%. Once you make a sale, you'll get 25% wholesale. Once she hits 35%, which is senior consultant, you'll get 15% wholesale. Then once she gets to qualified producer, he or she, they're at 42%. Then off of that sale, you'll get 8% wholesale. But once your downline hits supervisor level, there's no longer wholesale profit for you. So the company will offer you royalty override points, which start at 1 to 5%. And once they hit supervisor, like I said, there's no more profit. Then the company gives you that, and then that's it. I would say the more clients and the more, distributors, then you'll automatically hit that 5% royalty. And I'm going to stop right there because I don't want to confuse anyone. I just want to stop it right there. That was like good enough for you guys, right?
Yes, that was perfect. Thank you. I'm gonna like personally outside of this call. Right now, what I want to do is, since we do have new people on, first of all, I want to say thank you so much, Sarah, for doing that for us. I do want to ask, does anybody have any questions about anything that she just said? Is anybody? No, that was good. Does anybody have any questions about anything that she said or is confused about anything?
I do.
Ting, who is that? Kimberly.
Kim.
Go ahead.
So if you get 1,000 documented points within the first month or two, you'll hit qualified producer. But how long was it to get 25 to become 2,500 to become a qualified producer? How long was that? 3 to 6 months?
Yeah, but we're not even worried about that.
I know, no, I'm just writing it down for me to study.
So it's 1,000 within 1 to 2 months, 2,500, 3 to 6 months.
3 to 6. Okay, I was just making sure.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Anybody else have any questions about what she just went over? Ashton, everything sounds good. Chanel, everything sounds good. Sin, everything sounds good. I'm calling y'all out because y'all the new peeps. Everybody else on here better know this marketing plan. All right, cool. So we're going to move on then. Like I said, again, thank you, Sarah. One thing I do want to correct that she said that might have been confusing, that some some vets probably were like, what? Was the Get Team thing. So she said the first way that we get paid was retail, aka fast cash, so straight through your PayPal Pro Pay. And then the second way that we get paid is wholesale. Global Expansion Team, aka Get, is a level in the marketing plan that comes after World Team, comes after Active World Team. If you have no idea what I'm talking about at all, I want you to go on myherbalife.com and go to sales and marketing plan. Go on the PowerPoint, scroll all the way down to active supervisor and read up from there. Okay? So that you can learn the levels that are in the marketing plan after that. So she misplaced that, but other than that, everything was correct, other than that little mishap. So just so that we clear that up real quick. But yeah, Global Expansion Team is actually what the team is in our second cut of right now, definitely on track, on pace to hit the second cut of Global Expansion Team. I'll tell you guys what it is just so you know. Global Expansion Team is doing 1,000 royalty points, which she said was from your supervisors in your downline. So 1,000 royalty points, 3 consecutive months. So last month, we have an amazing Braveheart royalty, so supervisors. And we hit the first cut last month. Now we're in the second cut. And next month will be the third.
Annie?
3 consecutive months. So the first cut would be the first month, because you have to do it for 3 months straight. Not 1 month over here and another one down here. No. So it will be March, April, May for us. Okay, so next what we're going to do is, we had somebody who came this past week, so a couple of days ago, hit qualified producer, which is what we just went over, 1,000 documented volume points in 1 to 2 months. And I am really excited to hear what she's been doing, because I think that's something that would be really good. Not only because, yes, she hit qualified producer, we're all going to hit that, we're going to all surpass that, but within like 2 weeks, she went from Annie, I'm stuck, I don't know what to do, to qualified producer. So I think that a lot of people might be going through that, or might not know how to close out some leads, or where to fill in the gaps, or what's going wrong. And somebody might be able to relate to her. So I'm super excited to hear her, not 30-second story, but 2-minute story. And then she's gonna tell us what helped her break through the no's that she was getting, because I know a lot of us go through that. Break through the nose, and what helped her reach this qualified producer level as she's on her way to supervisor level. Abria, you can go, sweetie.
Hey everybody, my name's Abria Clifton. I live in Indiana, and so basically I've always been an athlete. And I went to college, played basketball, ate junk food, like Sonic, Whataburger, all the works, and I gained like the freshman 30, and so that took a toll on me, and I came back home and went to school here around here, and I always been able to work out, but I just couldn't lose that weight, and I didn't know that it was my nutrition. And then I've been following Annie, but I didn't hit her up until after a while, and I was like, okay, I want to make a change. So I hit her up and I did a 21-day shake challenge, and I wasn't consistent, but I still got some results, and then a little bit, but then, I was broke, so I didn't want to spend that money. And then I tried to do meal prepping, but I can't cook. So I'm like, I lost a lot of weight the unhealthy way. I was barely eating. I probably eat fast food and that type of stuff. And meal prepping just wasn't for me. I couldn't be consistent with it. I was trying like shed fat tea, apple cider vinegar, but all that stuff was nasty. I just couldn't stick with none of that stuff. And so then I was still following Annie. And then one time I just hit her up like, I want to get back on it. And so I got back on using the stuff. I still wasn't as consistent as I should have been. That was around September-ish of 2017. So then I'm like, okay, December coming around, I'm about to go on vacation. I got vacation coming up, my birthday, graduation. I'm like, if I really want to have this change, I need to really commit to it 110%. And so I hit her up again, like, okay, what I got to do? I bought January, I bought $300 worth of stuff. Then I signed up as a distributor, and just changing people's lives. I knew what it could do for me, but I never took that step. And so January, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be committed to it, and I'm gonna do it, and that's what I've been doing. So I was, and I knew I could do it, and I don't want to work for nobody. So I was just like, I gotta do what I gotta do. I have a quote saying, I chose to be a leader, so I had to just suck it up and do it. And I kept my why, my family, the reasons I wanted to be a business owner and change people's lives. I kept that in the front of my head no matter what. So basically, I kept getting those. I started January, the middle of January, and I didn't get a sale till the end of March. And I was planting seeds, I was planting nuggets, but nobody was like, nah. My family, my friends, strangers, they were just like, no. But I also wasn't posting on social media, so. And I wasn't really showing, I was kind of consistent. I was consistent for the most part, but I wasn't showing nobody what I was doing. And but I was kind of coming into the calls. I was kind of in the chats, but I wasn't in it like I should have been. And then it was 1 week, I think it was spring break, March 12th. It was the calls with Annie and Steven. Super Mario had calls that week. I think I plugged into one of Garen's, and they gave me so many nuggets, and it was just they was coming at me like, you need to get on your stuff if this is really what you want to do. And so I'm about to give you guys a whole bunch of quotes and a whole bunch of nuggets in 5 minutes. Okay, so for one, I just kept getting no's, but then in one of the calls they said energy goes where energy flows, and so yeah, energy goes where energy flows, and I was like, if I'm dwelling on these no's that I'm getting, I must continue being negative. And so I just continue being positive, continue plugging into the chats, continue plugging into the calls, being consistent with them. Because that's where, especially if you're not into the website, you're not studying and stuff, I got a lot of nuggets and a lot of encouragement and motivation through the chats and through the calls to just keep going, because we all go through that. We all go through that time where we're stuck, or, we're going through stuff and it's overwhelming. But they gave me a lot of motivation. Y'all fire me up. Y'all really do. And then also just being a product of the product. It was one time around the end of February, I was broke. I couldn't buy no stuff. But I was still kind of plugging into the calls. And I think it was Super Mario. He was like, how you gonna how you gonna do it if you're not even a product of a product? You gotta continue being consistent and showing them like, I'm still doing it. I'm still like getting results. Like you can do it too. And I have to be confident. And like I go to school and I continue seeing people, but I can't be iffy. I can't be like happy one day and then not happy the other day. I gotta be, because I kept meeting people with energy, confidence, killing with confidence, and spreading love and giving compliments to everybody. And they constantly see that, and so they like, okay, what you doing? What you on? Like, I'm like, that Herbalife. Like, I'm coming with you. Like, this is what I do. And so that was one thing. And then being consistent, like being a product of the product, being consistent. Working on myself, working on my growth, my results, personal development is so key. I had to for me, getting out of my comfort zone. I'm not big at talking to random people, strangers. And so one of the things for me was just continuously talking, no matter what. If I get a no, like in one of the calls, they said, if you get a no, that's just a no right now. And so I had to look at it like that. And I had to look at it as practice. And every combo, I mean, everyone's different. So I was just getting practice to talking to different types of people. And so now, no matter what whatever anybody's saying, they give me a way in. I have a way to say whatever, because Herbalife has everything for everybody. And so like they say, I don't have no money. We got that, I know how to say it in a way that they can relate. And I don't have, like, I'm bad with being consistent with something. I love these shakes. I could take them every day. Like, I used to have absolutely that type of stuff. And so I got, as you, I say, the more you do it, the easier it gets. And so that's definitely true. I'm still, nervous and shy, but I let my confidence overpower that. And my confidence in Herbalife overpower that. And what else? And plus, it was a win in my book, because getting out my comfort zone, getting out your box is hard in itself. Getting away from your struggles is very hard. And so that was a win. And little wins lead to bigger wins. And so I knew it was coming. I just had to be consistent with it. I say about the chats. And then also being prepared. Like, they talk about that in the chats too. You never know when somebody's gonna be like, I'm planting these seeds, but I never knew when somebody would be ready to, like, okay, what's up? I'm ready to do it. If I'm not ready, then they gonna go somewhere else. And so I had to be prepared no matter what. So I had to continuously, master my morning routine, the personal development, my PD, my shakes, my tea, my tabs, my 30-second story, mastering the marketing plan, following the DMOs. Like, I can write that stuff, but if I'm not doing it, then that's another story. And then just having that 5 seconds of courage, get out of my comfort zone, talking to everybody. I remember people's names. And so every time if I see them again, hey, how you doing? Like, I just show that love. And like, that's what you get with Herbalife. And I just let them know that when I talk to them too. And then also going to SDSs, that definitely changed. That was in that same week of all those calls. And that changed my life too. And it's like, this is really what I want to do. And if I want to do it, I have to grind it out no matter what, no matter how hard it gets, because I know it's worth it. What else? And so it's another quote. They say, a bunch of flowers bloom faster together than a flower by itself. And that's basically like, if you're not plugging in, you're kind of trying to do it by yourself. And especially when it gets hard, it's going to be hard to stay motivated to continue doing it. But if you got a team behind you pushing you to do it, it'll be easier. And we all grow, we all eat. Like, we blooping, y'all fire me up with the bloops. I'm like, okay, let me go get some bloops so I can put a bloop in here. So somebody else might get fired up, And how you do anything is how you do everything. And that one kind of made me think about social media, because I'm about to go to Jamaica next week. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna get these results and then I'm gonna start posting. But then it's like, if I'm waiting to post, I'm gonna wait in every area of my life. And that's not how I wanted my life to be. And that's like you being, I don't know the word for it. Kind of stuck. Okay. But that's basically like, I can't wait. And I also wanted to show people, like, I'm doing this every day. I have this energy every day. And so that especially, that definitely helped me. I've been posting more this week, and I post my results, and I've been getting a lot of leads. And I'm just planting seeds. That's really what it's about. And you consistently doing it. You like most people following Annie. That's what happened. They watching. They definitely watching. And so especially when I talk to people now, I definitely, when I talk about Herbalife, I'm like, you got social media? And I follow them. I let them follow me on everything. And they see that, they go down my timeline. They following me now, and they seeing stuff. I just follow like a lot of people today. And I know they see what I post, and they liking it and everything. So they'll come around if they really want what we have. And then take what you learned and apply it. That's another quote I got from one of the calls. Like, everything that I just told y'all, I got from all of these calls. And so, and hearing it from different people in different ways, it helped me to learn it. I'm constantly hearing it, putting positivity in my mind. So it's easier to say it to other people, and I put my own spin on it. And and everything is no problem. I say that like all the time when it's like, I dropped my cup today, I cracked it, all type of stuff. Like, everything is no problem. Like, that's like the best saying to remember. I swear it is. And also, when things get hard, don't take your foot off the gas, no matter what. Because for one, we got that fire right now. We got a wave going, and if you stop, you're gonna lose the momentum, and you're gonna miss the wave. You don't want to miss this wave, because this wave is something to stay on. So definitely just continue pushing through your struggle. And like Annie posted the other day, no struggle, no story. So you just gotta know that somebody watching, somebody need what you got and what you're doing, and they're gonna be fired up and encouraged to keep going. And this is what really what's about, changing people's lives. And I have 6 siblings, and that's really my why. Like, I want to show them that they could be leaders too, because this is not how I used to be. And they see the change, and I want to help them and be a positive vessel in their life and show them like this, you can do this too. And so that's basically all I got. Was that 5 minutes?
Wait, I have a question.
Yes.
How do you approach people? Like, when you do your face-to-faces, what do you say?
It just depends on the person. But let's say, actually today, I had got out the car and I had my turn up tea, so I was lit. I was dancing, and it was 2 girls that was in the car across from me, and they seen me like dancing in the middle of the street. And I seen them, and I just laughed, but I didn't speak to them that first time, and I should have, but I didn't want to just approach their car. So then I seen them in the hallway again. I'm like, y'all are the girls that was in the car? They was like, yeah. I'm like, hey, how y'all doing? My name's Abria. What's your names? And I basically was like, yeah, I was turning off my turn up tea. You know, that's how I be every day, all day. Like, you heard of Herbalife? And that's how I started the conversation. Then I got their social medias, all of them. And then they've been liking stuff. So that's how I start for me. But it's different. It depends. Like, you got to listen to what they're saying. First of all, build that relationship. Talk to them. And like, if they say, you know, I don't have a lot of money, or I'm struggling, like I'm working 3 jobs, this, that's your way in for the income. And I always talk about that. I always talk about the membership for discounts, and that's how you keep clients too. And then just depending on, like, I want to lose weight, summer body goals, just you gotta listen to what they're saying, and then you know what Herbalife provide, and you just gotta work with it like that. Did I answer your question?
Yes, thank you.
I just wanted to say hi.
Anything else?
Oh my goodness. Am I the only one who's like thought we were on Steven's Family Time call and Abria was a guest speaker who was like Millionaire Team? Because yes, you did absolutely amazing. First of all, I don't know if you've seen how they've been firing you up in the chat, but you can read it now that you're done giving us your whole heart and soul and all these crazy nuggets. Thank you so much. And congrats on hitting Qualified Producer. Congrats on what's about to happen for you, just because of you getting uncomfortable the way you just did. You getting uncomfortable and going out and talking to people. You getting uncomfortable and posting consistently on social media. So much is about to change for you, this business, your mental, your body, everything that's been changing for you is just about to get turned up like crazy. So thank you so much. So many people, including myself, was like, yo, say that again. And I'm really, really glad that we're recording this, because I know that we're going to need this again, that whole segment, like just wow. So thank you so much, Abria, and congratulations again.
Thank you.
Nobody else has a question for her? We can take like one more question if anybody has a question for her. Okay, cool. Let me get this spotlight off your face, off your forehead. All right, so I don't even know, how am I supposed to take the call over now from her? Because Lord, Jesus. No, but she did mention, actually kind of talked about something that I wanted to talk about. First, I want to say something that I was noticing while she was speaking was that you can tell and I'm sure other people may agree. I don't know what's going on with this sound. Sure, other people may agree that you can tell that she genuinely wants to bring people in to get the same feeling that she got. She genuinely cares. She genuinely wants to make an impact. She wasn't talking about $1. She wasn't talking about this, blah, blah, blah. She was talking about the fact that she's changed and she really wants to help other people change. And I think that that's really important. I don't know if anyone else picked that up from her or got that vibe, but that's what this business is all about, is helping people. Mark Hughes, the founder of our company, his mission was to have everybody have a shake canister on their counter. Everyone get this good nutrition in, and everyone change their life. Okay? So I think that in itself, if you're not an Herbalife for that reason, is to help people, of course, help yourself. That's what it all starts with, is everyone. I'm sure everyone who just did their 30-second story, even Sarah doing the marketing plan, started with the change for themselves, including myself. You want to work on yourself first, but after that, we come in this business, yes, to earn income. But how do we do that? By helping other people get results, helping other people make money, helping other people feel good, live happy, get out these negative minds that they're in and become this positive person, right? So, that's what I wanted to talk about tonight. Is just being really, really intentional with everything that you do in this business. Because if you're not, things could be going good for you one day and just be left, and you might not know why. And the reason why is because you don't have good intentions. That's with any situation in life, period, right? We always want to have good intentions with what we're doing, like, period. Something that needs to be addressed as far as the culture of our Brave Heart family, the Brave Heart chat, is being intentional when we're in the chat. So I love the chat. Everyone loves this chat because the chat fires me up all the time. Everyone's so positive in there. And it's just like Aubrey was saying, it keeps her motivated. She comes to the chat, she said, and she sees bloop, bloop, bloop. And she's like, I want to go get some more bloops. I got to go, like, why am I working? I got to go out there and I got to go do this. And yeah, I feel the same exact way. Trust me. But I don't know if y'all seen, like, I believe, yeah, Ashley was talking about, it put it in the chat how you got the bloop, so that we're being intentional when we're posting the bloops. We don't want to just post the bloop just to post the bloop and that's it. Okay, yes, we got a client. We've been getting clients. We fired up. We had supervisor. We had qualified producer. We gonna be getting clients because that's how we go on the president's team, right? Right. But we want to be intentional with it. Are we posting the bloop to post a bloop to get a screenshot and circle it? Or are we posting a bloop to inspire somebody, to inspire our downline, to inspire our team? So when we're doing that, y'all, that's why we've been saying how we got it, so that we can fire each other up and so that we can learn from each other, because we want to grow together. Nobody left behind. We want to grow together. What might help Ashley might help Sarah. What might help Kim might help me. You know what I'm saying? Yes, Aubrey, perfect. We all eat. So when we come in this chat, let's just keep that in mind. Be intentional with everything. All right? With everything. Another thing, because that's pretty much what we're going to talk about for the rest of this 10 minutes, is the chat. When you're like the bloop thing, cool. I'm starting to hate the word because we're saying it too much. But when we're bringing people into the chat, everyone's bringing people in because we're on fire. Like Aubrey has said, it's a wave. The momentum is crazy. And everybody wants to do this because it's an amazing opportunity. So as we're bringing people in let's make sure that they're coming in the same way that you came in. So when you see somebody being welcome to the chat, man, if you are on that phone, you better welcome them in. You better welcome them in like they're your first distributor, because we are a team, right? We all eat. And we just want to support everyone. Bring them in like they're your person. Treat everybody as if they were your direct downline. If we're going to be a team, that's how we should act. I don't want to say, no, I'm not going to say that because it might come out wrong. But yes, you're welcome, Chanel. But just keep that in mind. Be super duper intentional when you're in there. Let's just keep firing each other up. Like, and when I say firing each other up, I mean, we're doing amazing in there. Don't get me wrong. Like, y'all are an amazing, amazing group of people, an amazing organization. But I just want to nip some of this stuff in the bud now. That way, when we start bringing people in, we're even more powerful, right? When you bring someone in, we can all agree that when someone gets welcomed into the chat, it feels really, really good when 10 people just told you welcome versus 2 people saying welcome and one person posting a bloop. Sarah, don't laugh. I'm being serious. I'm being so serious. Let's all give our people that welcome like it was man, y'all know how to support each other. We ain't got to talk about that because we all support each other like crazy. I be thinking like, did they know each other before this? Like, what's going on? But that's what's like gonna keep us and what's gonna push this organization so far. And when we're all growing together, right? So if we're moving up, then you're moving up, and then she's moving up. The person that you brought into the business is moving up, and everybody is growing, and everybody's getting to where they want to be in this business, as long as we just work together as a team. So when somebody gets welcome to the chat, everybody's on fire. Somebody is, especially when people are getting their first things, because that is an amazing feeling. And I'd be super excited when people are getting their first preferred member, their first client, their first team member, their first business partner. Those things are super duper important. I got you, Ashton. Those things are super duper important to all of us. So let's make sure that we're doing that. You can go ahead and ask your question, Ashton.
Hey, so I have a quick question about, I know y'all call it the market strategy, but do y'all, well, in the Navy as recruiting, we would classify what y'all call market strategy as a goaling. But do y'all have, like, when we classify market strategies is the way we get our people. So we'll do PDC, which is actually go out and talk to people, or cold calls, or presentations. Do y'all have anything like that on myherbalife.com? That makes sense?
Yeah. So you mean like bring people to the business, or are you talking about clients?
Yeah, clients. So like for goaling, basically your market strategy seem like what we call a golden letter. Like you basically do this to obtain this. Market strategy is more for us, or the way we did ourselves is, okay, how can I get somebody into the Navy? What can I do? So we break down a marketing strategy, and we'll do, okay, PDC. You go out with a person, you go to schools, or like for instance, for Herbalife sake. So if you're going to look for clients, you go to Walmart and go into the nutritional section and see somebody looking at whey protein, and you approach them and say, hey, have you ever heard about Herbalife? So that's a form of marketing strategy. Do y'all have anything like that?
And you said, do we have anything like that on myherbalife.com, right?
That, or, I know y'all put out a lot of information. Do anybody have information like that?
And when you say information, you mean like ideas of different things to
do? Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, we're on the same page now. Okay, so we actually have, I believe it's on the STS slide. So we have, if you go on myherbalife.com and you type in the search bar Success Training Seminar, you'll get the PowerPoint, the basic PowerPoint from STS that they use for SDS. And in that PowerPoint, it will tell you the different ways that we can run our business, the different ways that we bring people in, the different ways that we get clients and distributors. So for example, a couple of things, fit camps, shake parties, face-to-face, business presentations, like the stuff that you just talked about. Like, for example, y'all's would be going to a school, ours would be going to a dentist's office and serving shakes to them, free shakes, and, telling them, hey, hit me up if you like it. Something like that. So a business presentation like that, setting up somewhere at some kind of event. Shake parties, I said that, fit camps, social media, those things. But if you, like, I know that we don't have an STS till May. Something that's helpful is if you go on and go look for that document. I mean, not the document, the PowerPoint. Because it's pretty much what they teach you at STS, but STS is so much more powerful. I know you can't wait to get to yours. But since we don't have one in the month of April, I think that's something that you should definitely do so that you can self-educate a little bit. Cool. Does that answer your question?
Yeah, it does.
Okay, cool. Perfect. So I thought his question was going to be about what I was talking about the Braveheart chat, but it wasn't, but it's okay. We're going to go back to talking about that. I should have asked you that, so that's my bad. But I'm glad that you did get a question out and we got it answered. And I'm sure somebody else on this call needed to hear that too. So does anybody have any questions, questions, or additions to the Braveheart chat, the culture of it, and everything that I just talked about before that?
Is Janae?
Hey, girl.
Hey, I just want to say that
Where you from?
I'm Janae. I'm from the Bronx.
I'm from the
Bronx. First of all, Arbria, thank you for everything that you put down today, because you put on knowledge on knowledge on knowledge, and you honestly, I'll say heart to heart, like you said some of the things that like I've been feeling like starting off, and like I know that like I have so much more that I could put in and so much more endurance, and like the fact that you know where you are right now, it just lets me know even more that I got levels that I'm about to like approach and I'm about to get to, and like I just have to be consistent and keep putting the work in, and it's gonna happen. So thank you for your story. It was very impactful. And Annie, no, I love you, girl. Those was gems. I really do love the fact that we're thinking about almost restructuring, you know, the networking that we have going on within our chats with each other. It puts a different mindset on what's the intention behind like why we're doing this. So it puts that double whammy in all of our whys, I think, so that it's not just staying with us, but we putting that why into other people. So I definitely do love the strategy of us, you know, concentrating on the fact that we're going to say, okay, I got a bloop, but y'all, this is how I got my bloop. Who's having a problem with maybe getting a bloop like this today? Because there's plenty of times that you guys put, you know, methods of how you guys talk to people in the chat, and they really all screenshotted in my phone, I'll be honest. So I can have a conversation with someone and I'm just like, I'm stuck and I don't want to feel like I'm maybe saying the same thing, or I'm talking to this person and I feel like I can have a different connection with the conversation. Oh, dang, girl, you done put me on camera. But I really feel like it helps me like with my guidance when I'm talking to people and getting that practice to do even more faces to faces with people. So thank you guys all for your knowledge that you put down today.
I was excited to have you spotlighted. But you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you for actually adding on to that, because you kind of said some of the things that I didn't even say. So that was amazing. Thank you for your, what was it? Thank you and a comment. So I was about to say thank you for your question, but it was a thank you and a comment. So thank you for that. Thank you. And I think that's something that's going to be super duper powerful for us as a team, is if we all help each other and not focus so much, because I know everybody's in this business for the right reason, right? Everybody, there's different reasons that we come into the business. Time freedom, financial freedom, help ourselves, help others. I know that we're all in here for the right reason, but let's just be super duper intentional. Our posts on Instagram, our posts in our Braveheart chat, that's how we run a business. If you posting just to post sometimes, cool, that's cool. But when it comes to growing a business, you want to be intentional about everything that you do, right? If you want to move up and get to these levels that we get into. All right. Anyways, I am so happy that this call happened tonight. I told y'all it was going to be a really good call. There's 22 people on here, so clap it up for yourselves in this growth, because everybody's getting new members. Everybody's bringing in people to this amazing opportunity. I'm trying to get like Ashton and Rashad with these preferred members. Is his camera on? No, he got the phone thing on. Somebody help the poor man, the Cardi B man. Somebody help him.
Annie, before you go, I want to share. So just like, yeah.
I was just about to ask for questions, comments, concerns, so you can actually go ahead and.
I have a question.
Who?
I'm gonna let you go after Ashley, because I know you about to Actually, you'll probably be able to answer this question. Go ahead. What's your question? Yeah. Okay. 3, 2, Does anybody else have any questions, comments, concerns? Go ahead, Ashley.
Okay. Can you hear me? Everybody can hear me? I can see Aubrey and Sarah. So if y'all could give me a thumbs up if you hear me. Okay, thank you. So I'm Ashley, for those of you who may or may not know me. Thank you so much, Aubrey, for all that you contributed to the call. It was just so powerful. And also I have 2 of my members on the call. So I think that they were able to take a lot away from that. So I really commend you for your leadership. And also Janae and Annie for speaking to the culture in the group chat. I also wanted to comment on that. There was one point that I don't think was made. It was kind of laced in there, but I really want to emphasize it. So we talked about intention when it comes to intention in the group chat, but also there has to be good intentions and good spirits behind your potential client interaction. So when we post bloop, 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 and we post PayPal interaction, PayPal transaction, what that does is create a culture of people talking to people to get a screenshot. And the person on the other end of that transaction, your potential client, will sense that. And that is, so for people who may not be closing leads, like you get a lot of leads, people like, hey, I'm interested. Hey, tell me more. Nothing after that. If your intention is please buy, please buy, please buy, please buy, because I have to get the screenshot, I got to circle it and cross out my email, like that will be sent. So we can't lose sight of telling our stories, sharing our stories with people, really making human connections, like asking people why they want to do Herbalife. Do they have kids? Are they sleeping on a futon in their cousin's house and they just want to get healthy and live better? Like, do they have diabetes that runs in their family? Like really making that connection with people, because when we're focused on the bloop and we're focused on that screenshot, you will not close leads like that. Not only will you not close leads, you're going to teach that culture to your downline. Your downline's not going to close leads. And then guess what? Your team stops growing. So it's cute for a little bit. And you might be bloop, 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 blooping. You got screenshot. But that human connection not being there, that's the basis of our business, will make your business go stale. So number 1, don't forget to share your story and keep that vulnerability in potential client interactions. That's number 1. Then number 2, when you're about to post bloop in the group chat, really just ask yourself before you post it, why am I posting this? What are my intentions right now behind sharing this screenshot? I don't know what that is for everybody. And I'm not assuming the worst of any of you, because like Annie said, I think that we're on this for the right reasons, but just make sure you're constantly asking yourself that too, before you go and create that screenshot. First of all, that takes mad effort to edit that. But anyway, just before you do it, like, why are we doing it? Because we really do create that culture, and that becomes like Bravehearts. And we got better leadership than that from Annie down. Like all of us are better than that. So really be intentional about the bloops, be intentional about how you're talking to clients. If you're not closing leads, go ahead and think about if that's how you're talking to people to get a PayPal interaction, or if you're talking to somebody to impact, to change lives, the PayPal comes after impact. So let's just keep that at the forefront of our brains. And that's just something that I wanted to add on.
Thank you so much. That is why I don't have nothing left to say. I hope that everybody heard that, because I definitely skipped over that. So I'm so glad that you brought it back up, because that is something that we definitely needed to talk about, is having intention, not just when we're posting, but also having intention when we're talking to people, because it is going to come across and it is going to reflect in your business, just like Ashley said. And it is going to reflect in your downline's business as well. And it is going to reflect in your entire life, to be honest with you, because how you do anything, like Aubrey has said, is how you do everything. So if your intention is bad, we already know what's going to come back from that. Even if it's working a couple of times, it ain't going to work every time. And it's going to come crashing and fall, and you might be stuck for a reason. Thank you so much, Ashley, for pouring into us with that real quick and snapping us back into reality and reminding us why we are doing this is to help people. So if you don't know even what the person's goals is, and if they want to lose, they might be trying to lose 100 pounds, and you don't even know, they just said weight loss, and you was like, okay, cool. Prolesa, Formula 1, PDM, T, Aloe, protein bar. Hurry up. I need it. I need that. I need to go check my PayPal and make sure it's there. No, that's not what we're here for. To be honest with y'all, 100% honest with y'all, I don't even check that PayPal. my main concern after that person tells me and they screenshotted their order, yo, send me those before pictures. We about to get some results. And I be in my phone screaming. And if anybody who's ever been a client of mine on this call, you know that I will send you a voice message to be like, yes. And Kimberly is shaking her head because she's probably the most recent client that I've had. As soon as she sent me 3 pounds down, yes. You just purchased. Yes, we about to get these results, man. That's what we're here to do. Be fired up for your clients. The PayPal, the money gonna be there. It's gonna be there. It ain't going nowhere. PayPal is not gonna take it from you. The screenshot gonna be there too. Let's do the first things first is make sure we have some pictures so that we can track your progress properly. I love the fact that Alexis put that in the screenshot today with her message because I'm like, oh, I wonder where she got that from. Please send me a picture. Yeah, so that's how I'll be talking. But anyways, send me a picture so that we can do that. Here's your meal plan. Make sure you go to the grocery store. If you need anything, let me know. Don't hesitate to text me while you're at the grocery store, asking me about brands and da-da-da-da. And let's really show up for our clients and let's really impact and change their lives. I really didn't have to say, oh, okay. That's all I have to say. Does anybody have any questions before we get off of here? Arbria.
I wanted to say something like what you was just saying. Cause
I like that, y'all. That's why I don't post bloops, because I don't feel it's good. It's that deep. That's all I want to say.
Go ahead, Arbria.
I was saying what you just said though. I had a girl that I went to school with, and she's graduating too, and she wanted to lose some weight, and so but she was hesitant at first. She was like asking like, how much is it and all that other stuff. I'm like, if you really want to do this, I got you. Like, you just trust me. Like, the shakes are good. She said she had problems. She had bad situations with shakes and they was nasty. I was like, they fired. Like, trust me. But she ordered something. She said she didn't have a lot of money, so I said, okay, I'm gonna give you the shakes and the tea and the aloe. And so she ordered that, but then she didn't order the PDM. So, but she still loved the shakes, and she loved her tea and her aloe. And so then, she constantly talking about like she work a lot and she don't like it and all that stuff like that. I'm like, and then she keeps talking like she just don't have the money. So I'm like, and then I'm just firing up when she posting her shake and her tea. I'm like, put Herbalife, like this you doing, this what you doing. Come on, you better put that. Don't just put the picture. And so then I'm just constantly firing her up and motivating her. And then so she keeps talking about the money though. And so I invited her to the HOM Wednesday. She was on that. She was like, she was interested. So she's like, she want to first get her results first, and then she down 6 pounds. And when she told me that, and she posted it on Snapchat, I'm like, hey, I'm firing her up and like just helping, just keep motivating her. And then she was like, I talked to her today, and she was like, she down 3 more pounds. Fired her up again. Like, come on, like you gonna get these results. You just gotta be consistent. Now she wanted, and then she talking about somebody that she went to school with or did color guard with, asking her like what she's doing, what's the shake. I'm like, see, just constantly like talk about it, like what you're doing. They're gonna see that you don't have to like have bomb results yet. To just tell her how it make you feel and what you do. She loved the tea and the aloe, about to buy some more of that. She want to sign up for a distributor to be a distributor, but I wanted her to become a member first because she said she want to get some bomb results. So I said, okay, just keep working hard, get these results. And then and I said, come to the STSMA with me. It's gonna change your life. Then let's turn up and become a distributor and let's get these results, help people and change their lives. Like, I really think I want to do this. And at first she was not like that. And that definitely touched me too. Like, it's so much more valuable than the money. Like, I want to change people's lives, especially in my city. Not a lot of people heard of it, but now they hear of it. Even my mom. Like, when I talked to my mom as a manager at a country club, and she was about to hire somebody, and he didn't want to come through with it, but he was like, she's talked about me or something. She's like, my daughter, she don't never want to work either. She just want to do Herbalife. He said, your daughter Arbria? She's like, yeah. like people know, like, I'm about to bring it to the city and they gonna know, like, because it changes lives, and I want to change people's lives around here. So that's all I have to say.
I thought I had a sneeze. Sorry. I'm sorry. Thank you so much. First of all, something that she, like, just to wrap up what she just said, I think that something that was important was the fact that she's grooming her client to be a distributor. Not only that, she's setting an example of how a coach should be, firing the person up, helping them with everything that they need help with, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, so that when her client is ready to sign up as a distributor, they're going to be a bomb distributor because they had a bomb example of a coach. Like, because she is leading from the front and she's leading by example. And that is what this is all about, is caring, leading. And that's how we do this. So thank you, Abria, again. Thank you, Sarah, for doing the marketing plan. And thank you, everybody who contributed to this call. You guys are absolutely amazing. I know y'all love my jokes. But it is now past 10 o'clock. So what I'm going to do is unmute everybody so we can say goodnight. I hope everyone has a powerful weekend, a powerful week. I don't know why everybody's not unmuted. Oh, there we go. I love you guys. Good night.
Good night. Yes.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, London.
Bye.
Where's she? I can't see her.
Why come on here, Annie?
Bye.
Because I want to say hi, bye to London. London.
Huh?
What you doing, girl? Your hair cute.
Thank you.
Hey, London.
London.
For my mom.
London, look.
London, tell me that my hair is cute too.
Tell Annie her hair cute. Look at Annie's hair.
You should look cute. But did it.
Girl.
And look what I did.
I don't care.
What is that?
It's in my heart. I heard on a butterfly.
Her got a name. What's the girl name?
What's her name?
Come on, London. You gotta be a better friend. Lacey?
I will draw your heart.
Okay. Good night, London.
Say good night.
Good night.
Good night.